As always, I'm delighted to be back in Paris and back with my new book in French, because the new book, in my opinion, that I've written, called The Valley of Masks, is actually the most important work of my life. It's an allegory based in the Himalayas, set in a valley where a cult, a group of people, practice what they imagine is the pure and perfect way of life. But as we know, there is no such thing as the perfect or pure way of life. And any delusion that is there about the pure or perfect way of life generally ends up creating great violence and great evil. And it is a complex book, but on the other hand, it's also a simple fable. There are readers who could just read it as a simple fable of the pursuit of perfectionism. And there are others who can keep discovering very many complex layers within the narrative itself. When I finished writing this book, I remember somebody came and asked me 2.5 years ago what my next project would be, and I said that I was completely empty. This book had pretty much sucked out every little bit of creative and imaginative material that I had inside myself, and I can tell you that even 2 years later, I still feel completely empty. Since I finished writing this book 2 years ago, I have not been able to write one more word, not in my journalism, not in my fiction, because the book has really taken much out of me. I hope the book speaks to you as tradespeople. It speaks to you who are really the messengers who will take the book out to the readers. But I hope the book really finally speaks to the readers themselves, because I believe that of all the books that I've written, this is the most important book that readers must read, because it carries in it messages that endanger the well-being and the future of societies across the world. As always, you will find that at the end of the book, there are a few redemptions that I believe in, and of course the most important redemption all the readers of Loin de Chandigarh know, is that finally the thing that redeems us in our lives is actually love. And this book is really my great labor of love. I hope it speaks to you, and I hope through you all it speaks to all the readers, all my readers, at least in France.